Imagine this, 5 planes soaring through a clear sky, their engines humming over the endless blue of the Atlantic. It's a routine training flight, nothing out of the ordinary, until it isn't. The date is December 5, 1945, and these aircraft, known as Flight 19, are about to vanish into thin air, swallowed by a region the world calls the Bermuda Triangle. No wreckage, no distress call, no answers, just a chilling silence that's echoed for decades. Then, a rescue plane sent to find them disappears too. 6 aircraft, 27 men, gone without a trace. What happened out there? A freak storm? A secret force? Or something watching from beyond our world? Step into the mystery of Flight 19, where the line between reality and the unknown blurs into a fog you can't escape. Let's rewind to that day. Flight 19 was a squadron of 5 TBM Avenger torpedo bombers, fresh from World War II, taking off from Naval Air Station Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Their mission? A simple navigation exercise: fly east, drop dummy bombs, loop around, come home. The leader, Lieutenant Charles Taylor, was experienced, with over 2,500 hours in the air. The weather was decent, a bit choppy, but nothing these planes couldn't handle. They lifted off at 2:10 p.m., a textbook start. For a while, everything went fine. Then, around 3:40 p.m., a crackle came over the radio. Taylor's voice, calm but confused: "My compasses are out. I don't know where we are." Out of nowhere, this seasoned pilot sounded lost, like the ocean itself had turned against him. What followed is the stuff of nightmares. Radio operators on shore picked up frantic chatter. Taylor reported they were flying over shallow water and small islands, but that didn't match their route. They should have been far out in the Atlantic, not near land. "We can't find west," he said. "Everything is wrong. Even the ocean doesn't look right." Picture it, 5 planes, circling in confusion, their needles spinning uselessly. The other pilots chimed in, disoriented, unsure who to trust, their instruments or their eyes. By 5 p.m., the signal weakened. Taylor's last words cut through the static: "We're entering white water. We're completely lost." Then, nothing. No crash. No SOS. Just silence, as if the sky had swallowed them whole. But the story doesn't end there. The Navy scrambled a rescue, a Martin Mariner flying boat with 13 crewmen, built to pluck survivors from the sea. It took off at 7:27 p.m., racing toward Flight 19's last known position. Minutes later, a ship in the area reported a fireball lighting up the night, an explosion, midair. The Mariner was gone too. No debris, no bodies, just a slick of oil on the waves. 6 planes now, vanished in a single evening. The Bermuda Triangle, that infamous stretch between Florida, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, had claimed them all. Over 1,000 square miles were searched, ships, planes, divers combing the depths. Nothing turned up. Not a wing, not a bolt. It was as if they'd flown off the edge of the earth. So what happened? The official report blamed human error and bad weather. Taylor had gotten lost before, they said, and a storm might have rolled in late that day, catching them off guard. Fuel runs out, planes crash, the sea takes the rest, case closed. Except it's not that simple. The weather reports don't align, clear skies until hours later. And Taylor wasn't a rookie, he'd flown tougher missions. Plus, 5 planes don't just ditch at once without a trace. The compasses failing, all at the same time. That's not normal wear and tear. And the Mariner, those planes were nicknamed flying gas tanks for their fuel leaks, sure, but an explosion that fast, with no warning? Something doesn't add up. The Navy's explanation feels like a bandage on a wound that won't stop bleeding. That's when the wild theories take off. The Bermuda Triangle's no stranger to weirdness, ships and planes disappearing there for centuries. Some say it's nature gone rogue. Magnetic anomalies could have scrambled those compasses. Earth's field gets funky in that region, enough to throw off navigation. Or maybe a rogue wave, a sudden squall, a waterspout snatching them from the sky. But here's the hitch, no wreckage. The ocean's deep, yeah, but not that deep. Search tech in 45 was solid, and modern scans haven't found squat. Nature's messy, she leaves crumbs. This was clean, surgical, like the planes were erased. Then there's the stranger stuff. What if the triangle's a portal, a rip in space-time? Witnesses talk of electronic fog, a gray haze that messes with instruments and perception. Taylor's white water could fit that, a sign they slipped into something beyond our reality. Stories from other pilots back this up, compasses spinning, clocks jumping, then popping out miles away, unharmed. Or maybe it's aliens. A UFO hovering unseen, snagging Flight 19 for study, zapping the Mariner when it got too close. Sightings in the triangle go back decades, glowing orbs, shapes in the clouds. In 1945, the idea wasn't mainstream, but today? It's not so crazy. A civilization advanced enough to cross stars could pluck 6 planes like toys and leave no trace. The aftermath only fuels the fire. The Navy called it "cause unknown," a rare admission of defeat. Searchers found zilch, but rumors swirled. A fisherman claimed he saw lights crash that night, ignored. A diver years later said he spotted Avengers on the seabed, coordinates lost. In 1991, a team pulled up 5 wrecks off Florida, Avengers no less. Headlines screamed, Flight 19 found. But the serial numbers didn't match, different planes, different mystery. The real squadron stayed hidden, mocking every effort to pin it down. Books, movies, conspiracies piled up, each one stretching the tale further into the shadows. Think about this, 27 men, their voices echoing over the radio, then snuffed out. Were they caught in a storm we can't prove? Trapped in a glitch of physics we don't understand? Or taken by something that doesn't want us to know? The Bermuda Triangle doesn't give up its secrets easy. It's a graveyard of questions, a stretch of sea that laughs at our maps. Next time you're near the coast, stare out at the horizon. Feel that pull, that quiet menace. Flight 19's still out there, somewhere, lost in the haze of the impossible. Was it chance? Design? Or a warning we're too stubborn to hear? One thing's certain, the triangle's not done taking. Subscribe now and unlock the world's most captivating mysteries, one file at a time.